Hey folks, this is Dika from Dika's Adventures. I'm sitting in my truck here. It's about 85, 90 degrees out, and I decided to make a video on a topic that I was talking about, that I was thinking about over the past couple days. And I'm just sitting here. I'm opening my pool, and everything's curbside delivery, so you have to wait in your car you can't go in the stores or anything. We all have to wear masks during this pandemic time and whatnot. But anyway, there's a subject I wanted to talk about, and it's called hunter etiquette. Does it still exist? Do people actually care about the fellow hunters? I find that they don't. There's everywhere you go, there's especially on public land, there are stands being stolen, there are cameras being stolen, people steal other people's equipment. It's really just uncalled for. I want to know what other people think about this. Are you experiencing the same thing on your land? There's other things that I wanted to touch upon. I'm going to make this a quick video, but so say you set up in your areas and you do your homework and you put the time in, and hunting really means something to you. As most hunters that I know, they're really into hunting season, especially deer season. So you set up, and say season is, I don't know, 2 weeks away, or you can push it as far as 3 weeks away. And people know that your stands, or where your stands are. Say there's other people to hunt with. Would you go walking through someone's set? Would you go and investigate sort of their section of the woods and poke around there and stink up the place and a couple weeks before season? I'm finding that there's more and more of this every year, and some of these are people that I know, and a lot of them are people that I know that know where my stands are. So would you do that? Would you go and poke around and look around and start poking around in someone else's sort of area? I know we don't own the woods, and I know it's public land, but you sort of reserve the right to call an area your own once you put up a stand, so to speak. It's a sort of rule, so to speak. Maybe it's not a rule, but I try to be considerate of other people's stands and other people's areas. I don't want to stink it up, Another thing that I wanted to talk about was there are people that just, where people's stands are, and where people's cameras are. And to get into your area, you have to walk through their area. For me, I would find another way in. I would walk around, or do something, or let them know, or try to find out what times they're going to be in there so I don't upset them. Because a lot of people get in there early. There was so many times last year that I go and I'm walking to a stand, and there's someone else with a climber or a saddle. Saddles are a new thing now. Well, not a new thing, but they're becoming more and more popular where I live. And they're setting up like 20 feet from my stand when they know my stand is there. It just seems that people, and when I catch the people, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think you were hunting today because it's later." So a lot of these people, they'll wait till maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock till the sun comes up, and then they'll go and they'll hunt your set. Like I said, or even on private land, I got people doing that too. So I want people to chime in, tell me what you think, and let me know. Is the same thing happening to you, where stands are getting stolen, people are walking up on your sets? Because we as hunters, we try to cover our scent as best as we possible. A lot of times I only go into my areas like either right before a rain or even during the rain to minimize my scent. But anyway, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for chiming in. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.